Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Davey. 2 weeks, yo. 2 weeks without a video. I am so sorry. Work's been busy. I've been working my tail off and I've missed so much Pokemon things for the last 2 weeks. There was so much going on. Such a bad time not to be posting, but today, I'm going to cram all those things into one. So the first order of business, the Pokemon Conference. I didn't even know about the Pokemon Conference. The only way I heard about it is that a coworker came up to me and was like, yo, did you see the Pokemon Conference? What did you think of A, B, and C? And I was like, what are you talking about? Huge fail on my part, you guys. So, I didn't watch anything. I haven't seen anything. So right now, I'm going to catch up on the conference. I'm going to catch up on the Pokemon Direct. So we're going to take it all. We're going to go through, share some thoughts, and then just let me know what you think. I'm just kind of like judging from the views here. It's only 500,000 views. Did not a lot of people know about the Pokemon Conference?
Good morning. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. The Detective Pikachu movie was based on a Nintendo 3DS game of the same name. One of the three companies involved in the original creation of Pokemon, called Creatures, developed it. The 3DS game's story ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, but the conclusion to the story will finally be coming to Nintendo Switch. I hope fans will look forward to seeing a different take on the ending to the story than what you saw in theaters.
So they're going to be making a Detective Pikachu 2. Yo, I haven't even played the first Detective Pikachu. Check it. Here's my copy, still sealed. I don't know if you can see it. I have not played it yet. So now I guess I need to get the ball rolling because they're going to come out with another one for the Switch.
Hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak. Today, I'm here to talk about the future of Pokemon. Pokemon was born as a video game for the Game Boy and has evolved into a wide variety of content beloved by trainers all around the world. With the release of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee for Nintendo Switch, as well as Pokemon Go, we have also seen a large number of new players who are experiencing Pokemon for the very first time. As a result, in recent years, the world of Pokemon has become broader than we could have ever imagined before. At the same time, we also have a great many players who have gone from Game Boy Advance to Nintendo DS, and also onto Nintendo 3DS using the connectivity features to bring their Pokemon with them on adventures through various regions along the way.
Regular Game Boy Color. That's where I started. What's up?
These Pokemon exist beyond just a single game or hardware device and have become irreplaceable to their trainers. With so many different parts of this Pokemon world, we wanted to make a single location where they could all come together and use that to deliver a new experience that not only connects Pokemon with a variety of games, but also connects players with each other. We're calling it Pokemon Home.
Yo, Pokemon Home. When I first heard about Pokemon Home, I was like, well, what about Pokemon Bank? Like, there's already like a cloud service that you can keep your Pokemon and move them from game to game, essentially. But now, looks like Pokemon Home is going to take Pokemon Bank, take Nintendo Switch games, Pokemon Go even, and be able to kind of put all of those Pokemon together. And they're saying that you'll be able to interact with the Pokemon and maybe have a place where you can chill with other trainers. Dude, that sounds dope. Pokemon Home will allow you to trade on the go via like smartphone. Like it's gonna be like an app or something. That's gonna be dope, dude. Like I can have my Pokemon in Pokemon Home. I can be like at work talking to the coworker, hey, I need this Pokemon. They can pull out their Pokemon Home and we can trade. I can trade globally with anybody. That is convenience at its peak, dude. That is gonna be like the coolest thing. You can essentially, without taking your DS, without taking your Switch around with you can just take your phone and have your Pokemon at the ready via Pokemon Home. That is incredible. going to be launching early 2020. That's not soon enough, but I understand like there's a lot to build. It's going to be a huge platform that incorporates basically almost everything Pokemon.
Next, please take a look at this video.
Pokemon made walking into entertainment. Our daily life has become more colorful, active, and fulfilling. But this is just the beginning. Pokemon could enrich our everyday lives even further.
That's so adorable. So Pokemon Sleep, coming early 2020, is planning to utilize the time you've spent sleeping and not playing Pokemon so that you are playing Pokemon. So Pokemon is basically taking over every facet of your day with Pokemon Go, going out and finding Pokemon, you know, the actual Pokemon games, spend time playing those, and now when you're sleeping, you're going to be playing Pokemon. How crazy is that? They're going to affect the gameplay in different ways, unlocking special ways of playing it. The little thing next to the bed that's called the Pokemon Plus Plus, which will basically transmit your sleeping data to the app, and it's basically doing what a smartwatch would do. So that's really cool. So you can basically still train your Pokemon while you sleep. Also part of the Pokemon conference is they're coming out with an app, a game called Pokemon Masters. The Pokemon conference is saying launching 2019. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to incorporate all of the characters from the Pokemon franchise, the past games, the Nintendo DS games and all that stuff, and it's going to be an app. The little preview in the Pokemon conference shows Brock using a Z move. That's freaking cool. So they're going to have that. There's 3-on-3 battles, Cynthia, Misty. So many things looks like it's going to be happening in this app, and it's going to be like the coolest thing ever. It's already got me so hyped, guys. So Pokemon Masters. So hopefully, maybe at E3, we're going to get some more news about Pokemon Masters, because I think that is an awesome idea. So it's going to be playing as, you know, your old favorite, or with your old favorite characters, and they're going to say it's for casual and unique gameplay as well. So there's going to be things in here that we probably haven't even seen in a Pokemon game, maybe more partial to like mobile or handheld devices. So I'm excited for that game. I'm going to play the crap out of that game. So the Pokemon conference was packed with new things that we're expecting. Just some of the things that they're coming up with and promoting good sleep habits, which we know everyone could use more of and better. So tracking that, even though, you know, like smartwatches and everything already can do things like that, but making it more entertaining in the world of Pokemon, I think that's really cool. So Pokemon conference, jam-packed with so much stuff. So excited for what the future holds in Pokemon. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I want to go ahead and watch the Pokemon Direct now. So I've had all the news about Sword and Shield, and I've stayed away from all of that, so I want to see what's up. So the newest Pokemon Direct is June 5th, so that was like 3 or 4 days ago by the time this goes up. I'm excited to watch. was a trailer for the Pokemon Sword and Shield. I have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see that, but wow, like there were so many things in there that look so badass. Like I don't know, they're gonna go over it. I don't want to really say anything, but wow, I'm so excited for that game.
You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before. To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games. Allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo. This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought, the bite Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited.
Wooloo is like the puffball that I've seen everywhere that everybody's in love with. You got the Corviknight, which I've seen memes where they're saying that he was the one that in the older games that would fly you everywhere, the dark shadowy bird that's in there. So that was a cool like connection to the older games. Friggin' Dreadnought, where he can bite through rock and boulder and steel. That's like the dopest like set of Pokemon so far I've seen. So they're also gonna have like a certain area of the game called the Wild area. Basically, it's gonna show like Pokemon walking and flying and around like in the overworld, just like we saw in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which is cool. And you're gonna have free range of the camera like they were saying, and you can see Pokemon like roaming around. That's like, I thought when they put that in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, that was some of the coolest thing. Like, we've waited as Pokemon OGs so long for that to happen, because that's how it is like in the anime and stuff like that. So I think incorporating that much into the game, at least for a little bit, is going in the right direction. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like you can like sneak in the game. You can mess with trees and stuff. So that was awesome. So Dynomaxting, brand new feature in the new Pokemon Sword and Shield. Basically, it's a moment in the battle where you can max out your Pokemon and transform them into a huge version of that Pokemon. It only lasts 3 turns, and it just makes them, you know, way stronger than strong. So just like a Z move, you can only use it once. Just like Mega Evolving, you can only use it once per battle. So it's gonna come as like a serious strategic move during the course of a battle. And in the wild area, there's certain points where you can go and link up with friends or whoever, and you can do what's called a Dynamax raid battle, where you guys team up just like a raid in Pokemon Go and attack like a giant version of a Pokemon. Whatever the Pokemon is depends on like the weather, depends on a location in the wild area. So that's like cool concept, and it really incorporates what we see in Pokemon Go now when you do the regular raid battles, where you go and you team up and you fight like maxed out versions of certain Pokemon. So I like how they incorporated it into the Galar region, into Pokemon Sword and Shield, where they're kind of promoting like a team effort. So that is badass. Now I do like that they're incorporating the gym battles back in. In Sun and Moon, the trials were a nice change of pace, but I prefer collecting gym badges and proving my worth through battling and everything by collecting those badges. So I enjoy the fact that they're bringing that back, where you go from place to place, gym to gym, and challenge the gym leaders. Talk about the legendary Pokemon, the two awesome looking dogs that they have, and I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing
Galar
their names.
region called Zacian
Zacian
and Zamazenta.
and Zamazenta. It's literally a sword wielding dog, and then another dog that has a shield for like a mane. I don't know if they're dogs or lions or something like that, but that's awesome. It's, I think the first one, Zacian, he's carrying a sword in his mouth and he fights with it. That's actually the most adorable thing ever. I can't remember if I said I was going to get sword or shield. Now I'm leaning more towards sword, just because I want him and I want the Pokemon that's carrying the sword. The Pokemon Sword and Shield is set to come out November 15, 2019, which, you know, fans across however many regions anticipated a late 2019 release, because they usually release it in November anyway, especially with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That was around the same time frame, so we kind of know when these things are going to come out, but it's going to be awesome because they're actually going to release like a double pack as well with both games, which I don't think has been done yet. So I don't know if that's something I'm going to go for, because it's going to be both games. From what they're saying, between the two legendaries, they're going to have like a specific role within the story. In the trailer, it looks like they might have been attacked by something together. So that's going to be cool. Maybe one game is going to function a little bit differently than the other. Maybe that's why they're offering a double pack this time. So I am not too sure, and I can only speculate. But the overall look of the game is amazing. The feel looks amazing. The graphics, the what you can do with the camera, it just looks like an immersive open world 3D type of situation. So it's gonna be a dope installation in the franchise. So just kind of looking at different like articles posted across the gaming community, I guess. There's going to be a lot of really cool features in the game. A lot of the tech in the game looks cool already. In the trailer, the stuff that you use for the Dynomaxting and everything like that looks completely insane. So I really can't wait for this game. I'm going to play the crap out of it. Hopefully you're as excited as I am. Let me know in the comments below how excited you are with the new game, and I just can't wait. Anyway, if you enjoyed kind of my spin on some of the news, give me a thumbs up right here. And P.S. I've learned in the last 2 weeks, Unbroken Bond and Team Up have officially like stopped printing. Like, it's just gonna get rarer and rarer. I barely did anything for Unbroken Bonds yet. So yeah, that is very crazy how they're going to move to like a print on demand type of service. So it kind of depends on card shops ordering. How much they're pre-ordering to get these things is how much they're going to print. Probably stems from like having so much XY that you're still finding in these newer boxes. So Pokemon Card World is going to change a little bit, I think, but hopefully I can try to get my hands on some more Unbroken Bond stuff this weekend. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.